The Department of Justice has indicted former FBI Director James Comey on 2 counts.
Those counts are tied to some testimony he gave in 2020 before the Senate Judiciary Committee. NBC5's JC Navarrete is here now to explain why this is so significant tonight, but also how Comey is responding to this.
This is unprecedented. Good evening. We are taking you here to this unprecedented move by the Justice Department. James Comey is facing 2 counts of making false statements and 1 count of obstruction.
Former FBI Director James Comey now in the legal hot seat. A federal grand jury in Virginia indicting him Thursday. Comey, once one of President Donald Trump's biggest perceived enemies.
I think I'd be allowed to get involved if I want, but I don't really choose to do so. I can only say that Comey's a bad person.
Prosecutors zeroing in on whether Comey lied to Congress in 2020, denying he ever authorized the leak. Comey firing back tonight.
My family and I have known for years that there are costs to standing up to Donald Trump, but we couldn't imagine ourselves living any other way. We will not live on our knees, and you shouldn't either.
Interim U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan saying in part, quote, "The charges, as alleged in this case, represent a breach of the public trust at an extraordinary level." Halligan installed just this week after her predecessor resigned under pressure from Trump for refusing to charge Comey. And the indictment comes days after Trump pressed Attorney General Pam Bondi, calling Comey, quote, "guilty as hell." Trump celebrating the news online, saying he has been so bad for our country for so long and is now at the beginning of being held responsible for his crimes against our nation, end quote. Back in Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson not holding back.
This is further proof that this president has used, the sanctity of our departments within government to politicize them. Look, he said it. He's going to go after his political enemies.
And that federal grand jury beating the buzzer in a way here, because any charges tied to that testimony were set to expire next week. Tonight, the Attorney General Pam Bondi saying on X, no one is above the law. Today's indictment reflects this Department of Justice commitment to holding those who abuse positions of power accountable for misleading the American people. We will follow the facts in this case. Now, if convicted, James Comey faces up to 5 years in prison. Stephen?
JC Navarrete with us tonight. JC, thanks so much.